Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 43 of Direwolf20's server play series. Hanging out on Forgecraft2 and Soaryn's here with Fujin2 and what do we got on TeamSpeak? Lemming, Neptune, Quetzi, Prague, Lex Manos. When did Lex get here? He just snuck in, didn't he?
He snuck in when we were all disconnected.
I see. Interesting. How's everybody doing?
Good. Coming back with your wands.
Yeah, just recovering from a night full of interviews with Mod Jam entrants.
Ha!
Cool. How's Mod Jam doing?
There are an absolute ton of really, really good mods coming out of this Mod Jam.
Nice.
So many really interesting things that kind of haven't been done before or have been done but not quite as well as they're being done this time.
That's not what I wanted to have happen. I really need a way, Lemming, to prevent two item ducks from touching each other.
That's actually...
Yep. We actually have that dire. I just got to get it on Forgecraft, yeah.
Is it ready? I can maybe poke Pahimar to do an update.
It's not only ready, Forgecraft's behind the rest of the Minecraft universe at this point.
Okay.
Like, it's been released.
Is it up and
Is
pending?
it in the pending?
No, it's not pending because I didn't know. I was going to put Redstone in there too, but I need to talk with Palmar about the IDs and configs and stuff. So I didn't want to throw all that in there and just, oh, hey, look, new stuff. And then, out of whatever. If we need to vote on it, that's fine too. I don't mind.
Right. Interesting.
You want to go ahead and put that up?
Well, there's a lot
weird.
of mods in pending, actually.
It's like a gray area because I could have just put it in TE and had it gone in, right? So it's weird.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's the same concept as Networks. It's just you splitting something out for management's sake.
It really, well, I made it so it does stand alone, technically.
If you split it out, then yeah. But if you put it into the jar, then it's in the jar.
Well, you could wrap it in the jar, it'd be fine, but I made it standalone just in case somebody really hates TE and they have some other way of charging RF tools, which to my knowledge there's not one right now, but that's okay. Maybe there is one. RF's taken off. There's mods using it.
That'll do.
And when it comes to configs, you just need to dump in clean IDs and put it
I don't know what clean IDs are for Forgecraft.
IDs are not dirty.
It's always fun finding them.
Aren't you glad I'm here?
1.7 is going to be lovely, not having to care about IDs anymore.
We'll cut you, Soaryn.
Wait, why'd you laugh?
I don't know.
If he
Just the way he said it was funny to me.
It was, actually.
And go. Engage. Scrap. Do your thing. Why you no work?
Because you weren't nice to it.
Apparently.
There's scrap here. I hear it.
What?
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 You hear nothing.
Okay, what are we whatting?
Trying to figure out why the scrap box isn't pulling out stuff. And putting it in the Tesseract.
What happened to the Tesseract?
What?
The Tesseract renderer.
What do you mean?
Oh, he changed it.
Nothing happened to it.
I'm
Yet.
Can you put that back there, Soaryn? Okay, that works too.
Okay, so the block render is kind of okay, there we go. What?
What?
Why did it...
Now we're talking. Okay, that's better.
Okay, that was a different render a second ago.
Yeah.
It
Right.
looked like the ender area, the actual fluid inside, was obsidian, just moving, and then the outer area was the
The ender? That's correct. I didn't think that was in B8. My bad. Huh.
But it doesn't happen now. That was weird.
But what?
That's
That's it.
what I'm saying.
Okay, that's actually intended. Because what happens, at least in B9, I could have sworn it was in B8A too. Okay, anyway, in B9, an active tesseract has like a star field for the inner part, and it's like Ender Shimmer on the frame. Except when it's disabled by redstone signal, then it loses the shimmer on the frame and keeps the star field to let you know there's still a frequency there. It's just disabled.
That starfield look like obsidian.
Shouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know.
Hey, there
I
we
want
go.
to highlight that and like make sure that wasn't just oddities.
All right. I think we're cruising now.
Good.
Excellent.
Yeah, if we update, I'll have to log on because I like my quarries working.
Ah, working's overrated.
You could have lost your hand, Fujin. Keep that in
You
mind.
could have.
I know.
Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay.
Next time, I might. April Fools, I might actually just remove your hand.
Please.
That would be
Why
awesome.
not? Just do that now. Don't even wait.
So here's a
Second
question
city.
for you, Lemming.
Uh-huh.
Can tesseracts
awesome.
not automatically input into adjacent machines? Do they need to have an item duct in between them and the machine?
What machine?
Mass fabricator.
Should be able to input into it.
maybe
If
I was doing
there's an
something
issue
wrong.
there, maybe let's check B9 and then we'll see what happens. But in theory, they work with everything. Period. They appear to be inventories and they insert into inventories.
It might have been receiving a redstone signal. I'm thinking that might have been what it was.
That's possible. That's kind of
Yeah.
why I changed the texture up so you can see if it's enabled, disabled easily now.
Yeah,
Is
which is pretty
the,
cool.
Picture correct? Looks like obsidian.
I don't know what it is. All I know is I've got fluid.ic2.block fluid UU matter,
Gotta love it.
and I'm very excited for it. You know why I love this stuff so much, Soaryn?
Because I can throw it around. Of
Because you
course.
can't throw it around.
I can.
What, in bucket form?
Yeah, give me a 4.
Oh god. I do not want you wasting my
He's
UU
like,
matter on
no.
Florbs. Unacceptable.
I'll be right back.
No. We don't even have anything to make sawdust with.
Oh,
What?
if that's my limiting part, I can go make that. I'll be right back.
I'm pretty sure there's a machine that makes sawdust. I think I have one of those.
Well, yeah,
you
we just don't
have
have
machine,
one.
Which I'm fixing. I'm fixing
We
that.
don't-
I
right
think it
now.
makes planks too, but
It does.
people really want it for the sawdust now.
Yeah,
guess.
you know, give me a minute.
Oh, so
Pretty
that's
sure-
awesome, Dad.
Oh god. Soaryn,
Say.
don't
Hey,
waste
not
my...
me, not me.
This UU matter is really not easy to make.
No, it'll come back. Don't worry, I'm not gonna waste it.
Did he just florbify it?
I am about to.
He's
Don't
working on
question
it.
my methods.
What are you even gonna do with a floor full of it?
Throw it at Dyer.
That's legit. That's okay.
It's
Yeah, we'll
like,
go
oh,
with
there you go.
No, it's not.
that. Sure it is.
Can you make sawdust from wood planks, or you need the wood?
You need the wood.
Of course.
That's like a terrible oversight that should be fixed.
I was about to say like 30 seconds ago, I'm just waiting for people to request planks to sawdust directly. And
Please?
there it is.
Okay, there we go. Got that in.
That seems a little wasteful, but I guess.
You're watching me. You're not watching. You're hearing me make Florbs to throw UU at Dyer. How is that wasteful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably just do planks to sawdust.
That'll work.
Register it as dust wood.
Please don't encourage him.
Yeah, he's like, oh man.
Well, you know.
Oh.
It's not pyrotheum. Quit complaining.
I guess.
Oh.
I guess.
All right. I
He's actually
think
sitting there. It's like, I hate this so much.
I need to grab the current configs, I guess. Where is that?
It's in current instant config.
God, I'm gonna sit down and come up with an ID range
What?
for Redstone Arsenal because I don't know what the free IDs are.
Oh.
Just grab,
I mean,
grab the
it could
client
auto
and make a
config.
dump or something with AUI.
Can anybody on do that for me? That'd be fantastic.
Actually, if you load up just an instance with it in, and if it has issues, NEI will tell you what the issues are exactly. It'll tell you what the ranges
Well, that's
are.
the thing. It's not going to have any issues because it's the way I do things. All my mods always auto-configure properly, so they will get an ID, but it might be like 31K, and for whatever reason, people might not want that. I don't know.
This is Forgecraft. They don't care.
Doesn't matter to me. I don't care either way.
Well,
Now,
I
if
don't
this
know
is
if
an
there's a
actual
setup.
mod pack, yeah. But this is Forgecraft. You're good.
Well, then it can just be dropped in and it'll work. There's
Cool.
not an issue. It won't crash because what it does in pre-init, I actually look for IDs I already own. I'm not going to own any, so it's going to defer to every other mod. Then it's going to claim IDs that are unclaimed.
All right, guys. I actually just crashed by playing around with the pattern storage.
This-
In fairness, the player told me not to mess with these blocks too much because they're not really working at the moment, but I'm not listening to him.
Obviously not. I'm just going to ignore everything on codes to not do.
Well, I thought I had a way to get them to work because what it's doing is it's losing the storage. But if I make a crystal memory, it shouldn't be a problem. I should be able to store the pattern on the crystal memory.
All right. Are you using the crafting thing before I?
No, not anymore. You can have it now. I'm not sure if it loses the pattern when I store it on crystal memory, but like that's okay either way. Actually, I'm hoping it just copies the pattern so that I can then have a copy of it for later. Because what was happening with the pattern storage is I was storing stuff in here, and then it was like constantly losing the pattern storage stuff that it learned. So I think he said it's like a bug that he's working on, and he's like, just don't use it for now. But I'm just like, no, I want to make iridium and such, and I'm having a good time with it. So sorry, player, but I'm not listening to you.
One.
The good news though is that my nuclear reactor is running great. Oh yeah, look at this. We got plenty of fuel rods in here, cooking away. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the whole fuel rod situation because what I'm gonna have is lots of plutonium, plenty eventually. Not yet, but eventually. So this thing should be like fully automated at this point, to the point where I may even want to make a second nuclear reactor just for fun. I'm kind of considering it, like expanding that nuclear reactor room and just having a second one in there. But we'll see, maybe.
Maybe.
Yes. All right. How's my scanner doing, by the way? Are you done scanning? 80%. All right. Back when it's at 100. All right. So we should be at 100% now. Awesome. So, boom, save that guy. And I've got the pattern storage. Hopefully I don't crash. Hooray! And can I do this and export to crystal? All right. Hey, look at that. Cool. My crystal memory knows about UU matter now. That's cool. All right.
What?
What? Or iridium, I mean.
Matter.
Yeah, iridium. Yeah. 22 buckets of UU matter to make 1 iridium ore. And I've got 32. So we're in it for the long haul on this one, guys. This is going to take a while, which is why I said I might want multiple mass fabricators at some point. Like soon. Like maybe now. Maybe. Possibly now. Maybe. Could be now. I might actually do that at this point, just because we've got like tons of scrap and whatever. Let's try making one. What do you say? Replicator. Iridium ore. Single run. Dun 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 dun. I'm guessing it's draining UU matter. I guess. Hey, there we go. Yeah, 1% UU. 20% EU. Alright, I think this is actually working. Nice. Cool, guys. We're about to have our first piece of iridium replicated. Don't break things down there, Soaryn. I'm doing stuff.
I'm good.
Yeah. You say that, but then usually you're not.
I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, if you say so. Alright, I'll be back when this is actually done, because it looks like this is actually going to take a really long time. Soaryn! Stop throwing UU matter at me.
Yay!
You literally have throwable liquid UU now, don't you? I hate you.
Well, I'm king.
You more.
Stop
Sorry.
it. You're going to ruin everything. Okay, that's interesting. I think I just picked up UU matter with a bucket, and it got me a water bucket.
Yeah, someone's handwork for that's a little dirt.
So you are wasting my UU, for the record.
I didn't say use a bucket. There's a pump. There's a pump. There's a. Oh dang.
Well, pumps work?
Pumps will work.
So I have to go pump? What?
Could this be that load order issue, Lemon?
No, it's an event hand where someone's saying, hey, if it doesn't do this properly, then just return a water bucket rather than not do anything.
Oh, nice.
That's
A-Dub's
interesting.
had that problem before, and...
Wait, what just happened? This is the
Bucket
you
event
thing?
fill.
Oh, right.
And someone's saying, okay, this doesn't work, so just return water bucket.
How much UU matter did you take?
I only have 4 buckets left. And, well, okay, I say only, but I could put it back in, I believe.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe... Can these be empty?
Florbs cannot be emptied. They are one use.
The
I
UU
might-
matter part of this takes a long time. Like, you
I
might
might.
need
I
to
don't
adjust
know.
that.
If just make it so it kills the floor, then, if you do that.
It should kill the... What? I'm confused.
What?
Like,
Oh,
I mean, like, if you drained it out.
You mean if you empty... Yeah, the thing is, they're not actually registered as iFluid container items.
Right.
Because there was no need. I might... I'll think about it, okay? But what I
Yeah,
kind of
rescue.
wanted to do is not rely on them as buckets and one-shots like that. I wanted them just to be a toy.
We are, so... hold on.
Overclockers seem to speed the replicator up. I'm not sure if it's draining power, though, or not. Let's get a lever on here and see if there's actual power drain.
You guys are the reason I'm having to keep eating. Just keep hitting me.
Let's turn this off, too. I want to see it not moving. Okay, so that's kind of a good thing. Looks like overclockers actually work pretty well in here. 36, 37, pull it out, and then it's slow again, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So overclockers really adjust the rate at which the UU matter is used. I'm sure it also adjusts the rate at which the EU increases, but I'm guessing it's not making it cost more EU because it's obviously not draining more EU right now. See how it's not draining out? Like a little bit of EU is being drained out, but that's... Soaryn.
There we go. Ah!
What did you do?
I used the universal cell.
And that works?
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's what it was designed for.
Fair enough. Also, yeah, the reason that's draining quickly now is because Soaryn knocked my lever off. See?
Oh.
Not draining. Oh, Soaryn, what am I going to do with you? I need more overclockers is what I need.
King, I'm so glad you made that work, but I can't wait till we update.
Yeah.
What? The...
Cells to, or iFluid handlers.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna... Right now I'm editing a couple configs, and then I'm gonna get it up on the Dropbox.
Okay.
How do I do that with the new configs, by the way? Put it in pending and say these are new configs? Is that
You,
it?
in pending, put another folder that says configs,
Okay.
and then you just put your configs in there.
Also, you knocked my portal off the wall. Oh,
I
Soaryn.
noticed that one.
I think I liked it better when you had solid UU matter that you were throwing
Me too,
around.
actually, because this is becoming a lot more of a pain.
This is Soaryn being a derp. Alright guys, we'll be back. Soaryn, what are you doing?
I have no clue anymore.
Making a bloody mess.
Oh,
I keep trying to tell you that UU matter is hard to make, and you're like, I'm just doing this. Har har. I'm putting the replicator on repeat run mode, which will drain all my UU, hopefully preventing Soaryn from being able to use it.
actually, I found I could pull it directly from this.
Oh, good.
Block UU
Right from the
matter.
replicator? You're just stealing it straight out of the replicator
And then
now.
I'm putting it back here. I haven't made any more Florbs since.
Oh,
Can
Soaryn.
we can always edit the config to block UU matter Florbs.
No.
I like how vehemently you were opposed to that plan. Try not to break anything in my area here, because I've got, like, levers and stuff set up that's, you know...
Sure.
You sure? Because, like, don't want mess. I built this lovely room, Soaryn. I'm, like, inches away from just taking the heat rods out of this thing and letting it blow up on you.
We are right underneath our base, so all your UU production would come to a halt.
How hard would it be to make another mass fabricator? Not that hard. I think I'm going to make another mass fabricator, just to increase
That's
the amount of
not a
UU
bad idea.
production.
Yeah.
Especially once we have, like, an HV solar up there, it's really going to be a boost.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of the HV solar, 354 to go, and we are missing cobblestone. That's the material that we're currently out of. That's awesome. Let me go get some more
Blocks.
cobblestone. I know that we've got some.
Yeah. There's lots of storage blocks.
You know, we have like some triple compressed or something like that. I'm gonna go get that.
Yeah.
And I'll just teach it how to uncompress it within the AE system.
Very good.
Your triple compressed isn't running anymore, by the way. Did you know that?
I'll go take a look at it.
All right.
Doing
Instead of putting UU matter all over the place, why don't you fix your one thing that you've built this season?
No. Hey. Stop it. What are you doing? Now Fujin's like, I want to have fun. Alright, break that last wood block in a second. Not yet.
There we go.
Okay, break the wood
That
block.
should take care of that. Hooray, we're no longer out of cobblestone. Alright, only 353 more solar panels to go. We're almost there. We're not even halfway there. Alright, I'll be back in a minute, guys. Alright guys, we're back. Soaryn is making a ridiculous mess, and I'm making an extra mass fabricator machine.
It's decorative.
Mass
Apparently.
fabricator, is that what you said?
A mess fabricator, that's what it is.
Yeah. It fabricates messes.
Yep. It's legit to me. Oh, before I forget, here is your one back, good sir.
Thank you, that would be very kind of you.
Okay.
There we go, and draining. Everything seems to be working. That's going to go drain back there now. Fluid ducts are so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's pretty good. Now I just need to get some power over to this guy, and we should be in business.
Did you want this sealed off too, or?
Let me see if I can get my cable to go in there without breaking this block.
Blame
There we
me
go.
For
Nice.
what?
EU matter. Production doubled. Excellent. Of course, I can't walk anywhere in this room without being in a lake of UU matter. Soaryn.
When did I give you a 4?
I'm going to start killing anyone who throws a UU matter florb at me, Fujin.
I think I'm out.
Alright, so that's going to drain a lot of power from our MFSU. But I think it's kind of worth it. Cool. Yeah, look at that. We're making some iridium ore. Awesome. And the UU matter in here should be getting kind of low, but that's okay. Alright, we're in good shape here, guys. UU matter production going pretty strong. We'll be back in a few moments. I want to go check on my solar production, actually, and see how we're doing. Because that's easy to walk into, Soaryn. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, we're back, and I think we've pretty much got the iridium process down. We're actually completely out of power at this point, obviously, because I'm running 2 mass fabricators, and to be honest with you, I didn't have the power income to run even one of them. So running 2 at once is just me being crazy. But that's okay, it sounds like a good time. If I wanted to, of course, I could always just shut one down, and that's fine. But we're still, like, as I said, not producing quite enough power to even run one full time. But I'm going to keep that on because what I want to do is basically let this run, overnight. And hopefully I'll come in tomorrow to find a good amount of UU matter and iridium produced. So recap, we've got 2 mass fabricators running with a steady supply of scrap coming in, and that's going into an iron tank of UU matter, which is then automatically getting dumped into our replicator, which is replicating some iridium ore for us. Now I've got this thing set to repeat run mode, which means it'll continuously run. It's just going to constantly spit out more iridium and more iridium. That way there's no UU matter for Soaryn to steal. It'll just be constantly drained. Sorry. You made quite a mess of my reactor room. I just want you to know that.
It's 1 block.
It's still quite a mess. It's 1 block that's making quite a mess.
Nice.
Nah, it's not that bad. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't let you keep it.
Very true.
So the reactor's running really well, and Prague, I gotta say, I love the wiring stuff that's part of Tinker's MechWorks.
Yep.
It's so cool. For the time being, I'm actually really running low on power because I'm running my machines. I'm waiting for these solar panels to get crafted, and it's just taking a long time because a lot of stuff has to be like hammered out and whatever, metal former and such. So what I've done is the solar machines or the solar panels that have already been crafted, I kind of cranked these guys up with huge amounts of overclockers, and you can see the power drain is just nuts. I'm like going crazy on the amount of power that's being used. The only way I'm keeping it up is I've turned as many solar panels as I produced into MV solars and putting them outside. So without those, my power production downstairs would no way be able to keep up with the amount of overclockers I put in, but at the very least it's helping to craft these solars faster and faster. And what I'll probably wind up doing is cutting out the overclockers, removing them once we get done with the solars. But see how it's like constantly draining the internal buffer of these things? If I was really smart, I'd probably put like an upgrade in there. I wonder how hard those are to make. Alright, I'm looking for the battery upgrade, which I'm guessing energy storage. Well, that's actually not bad. Not bad at all. Energy storage upgrade? Really, just wood. Wonder if this would help me out a little bit. It actually might, believe it or not. Yeah, it's actually not bad. Because in the downtime, it allows it to build up more of an internal buffer, which means it can run at full speed for longer before it, completely runs out. I might craft a few more of these. I'm really that low on wood, though, huh? Well, that's not cool. We're low on wood again. I think it's because I'm draining so much power with my steam turbine running at full speed. It doesn't allow the forestry farms to run quite so good. Yeah. Yeah, see, my forestry farms aren't being chopped down. They will be now that I took the thing out. See, yeah, now it's clearing them all away real quick. Basically, it prioritizes all the power towards the IC2 network and then cuts out the forestry farms, which probably isn't the way I want it to work, but that's just how it's going because of the way the Tesseract and everything is set up over here. Not the end of the world, but that's okay. I've got some wood here, so we're okay, actually. I'll keep this thing running. Hopefully, we won't run out of wood before we run out of everything else. Where's the rotor goes back in. Cool. You alright, buddy?
Yep.
What's cooking?
I have a lot of cobblestone in my inventory. Oh yeah,
Press it down for me.
Yeah, I'll go take a look at that. Maybe the bottom. Fix it.
There we go. That might actually help out a little bit. Larger buffer means less often will it completely drain out of power. Neat. Alright guys, unfortunately though, I do think we've kind of hit a wrapping up point for this episode. We might be a little bit early on it, another like a minute or two, so I apologize for that. But yeah, we've basically hit a point where there's not much more I can do until the solar panels are done. So what I'm going to do is I'll let these guys craft, and then next episode we'll be back to actually implement the solar panels with the mass fabricator, and I might even, between this episode and next, I'm not sure if I will or not, but I kind of feel like it might be a fun time, set up an extra nuclear reactor downstairs too. Because I've got so much uranium now. Prague keeps giving me all the uranium he gets, and he's been mining out a lot in the deep dark. So my uranium supply is pretty hefty. I've got 505 uranium left, and I've also got 533 crushed uranium that's waiting to be processed. So quite a bit of uranium currently being processed by all my machines over here. We're going to have plenty of uranium. Like, I might need to upgrade my AE system to handle it all. So it might not be a bad idea to throw a couple more nuclear reactors down there to augment even what is coming in from solar power. Heck, maybe I want 4. That would be kind of cool. I mean, nuclear reactors are not hard to build, and I've pretty much automated the production of all the components for the nuclear reactor. So, to be honest with you, maybe I really want to bump out what's down there and, really expand that room. Just a long, large room of nuclear reactors could be kind of fun. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. We'll be back next time to just really ramp up our IC2 power. I want to go like a little bit nuts with it and have tons. All right, guys, take it easy.